everybody, Cristena here. I am so happy that you purchased the January Crafty Crew Kit, the first kit that we've made from the company. We're really excited about that. So I'm going to show you, we're going to make a chocolate bar card with our sweet little girl from the You're My Person stamp set. I previously colored her in blue. Here's my blue one. But I previously colored her on a live video. If you want to see how I colored her or need some help with maybe the roses or something, I will put a link below to that video for you. But I will also have the colors that I used on her down below in the description for you. But here, is it gonna adjust? Probably not. But there are the flowers. Maybe, hopefully you can see them. So we're going to be featuring her, the stencil and the paper that is all, and maybe the sequins too now that I look at them, all on this card. So this is going to be a mini slimline chocolate card. So this is a 7x7 piece of early espresso or dark brown cardstock, whatever you want to use. And it is scored at 3.5 and folded in half. We're going to put that aside. This is a 1-inch square. You need 9 of these. I just cut them with my paper cutter. And then this is a it's 1 by 1, and this is 3.25 by 3.25. So what I'm going to do with these, so I'm going to zoom in real fast. That way you can see what I'm doing. So it doesn't matter where on the scoreboard that you are. I'm just scoring, so you can see I'm taking the edge and I'm just putting it right up to the raised edge of my scoreboard. Right here, and I'm just scoring the edges of my paper. And I'm doing all 4 sides. And then on this piece, I'm going to go ahead and turn it to an angle. And then make sure that it's straight down that angle. And I'm going to make just a little X. So I'm going diagonally from end to end. So it looks like a little X and it looks like it's raised on the edges. I'm going to set that aside. Now for our 3/4 by 3/4, we're going to do the same thing, except we're not going to do the X in the center. We're just going to go ahead and make it look like, whoops, like raised edges. And we're going to do this on all 9 of each of the little squares. However, I pre-did all of mine so that you don't have to suffer through all of me doing all these little squares like that. So now we're going to go ahead and take some 3D foam, and we are going to put all of these onto the squares. So you'll put them on the back of this one, and then this will go right in the center of the X. So you have your little chocolate piece, and then we will put another piece on the back of here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of mine. Okay, and the last one. There we go. So these are going to go on 3 in a row at the top here, and it's going to be about 1/8 of an inch, and they're going to be about 1/8 of an inch apart as well. They're going to be kind of close. So I'm going to go ahead and attach these 3. I'm going to turn this around though, because I have to make sure that I turn it around, because I have to make sure my card's going the right direction. So I'm going to go ahead and put actually. That way it's nice and even around the edges. And you want the same space as them to be apart too. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one just like that. Hopefully I'm getting the spacing right. And I did. Woohoo! So I'm going to go ahead and go 3 down now. That way I can get my spacing. And I know it's really hard to see with this dark paper. I'm so sorry. Maybe, Meadow, can you turn that light down for me, kiddo?
Sorry.
Okay, so 2 left. And there's our last one. So there's the chocolate bar, bit of the card. Now I have a piece of gold and a piece of the vintage romance paper that I picked out. And I'm going to go ahead, let's see, I think this is white. So I'm going to pull this. So this is 3.5 by 3.5. You can cut this piece a little bit smaller if you want. Yes, it is. So since this is white, to preserve the gold, to make it look like a wrapper, I'm going to go ahead and just pull it away from me instead of towards me. So, and this is going to go right up like that. Isn't that fun? So you have a gold wrapper, like it's like Willy Wonka. So this is actually white centered as well, our paper. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. And that will go right here. But to get these to stick on, I have this piece right here of foam is actually 3 3/8 by 2 7/8. So it's about the same size as what's here. Let me see which way. There we go. Now you can see what size it is. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on my card. And I cut it a little bit shorter just so that hopefully nobody would see the foam unless they were really checking it out. So now to get this where I want it, I want to make sure that I have everything where I want it to go. And I'm actually going to go ahead and use a tape runner to put these together. I'm not putting a lot on there because it's going to really stick here in a second. So that is going to go here. Or actually what I could do to make sure this stays in place. So we're going to pull this off. I'm going to make it look a little bit more like it's ripped, like Meadow's gotten into it. And then we'll put this right, if I can stop sticking. Here we go. Put this right. I should put some glue down, but I'm not. I'm going to be daring. So there's that piece. One thing I want to do though before I put this piece on is I wanted to put a wee bit of ribbon on here. So I'm just going to cut a piece off. I'm going to put some tape right there like that, and I'm just going to put this right through here. And then we are going to stick this. Now you can stick it all the way to the bottom if you want, or you don't have to. I am going to. There we go. I think this is coming out real pretty. Let me go ahead and back out a little bit more so you can see. There we are. So I also have, we have our girl, I have a scalloped, brown piece of scallop cardstock, and then this, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is actually has, it's embossed, dry embossed with the hearts, the All My Love stencil. I'm going to go ahead and stick a couple of foam dots on, or foam bits on there. There we go. And I'm going to stick this right on our scallop circle. And we're going to put a couple, well, no, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use my tape runner. And I'm going to put it just a little bit closer. I'm going to put it right here. And then I'll put a piece of foam on the back of our wee little girl. This one isn't called Meadow just because there's a little boy, and that just kind of weirded me out a little bit. So the mom and me. So we're just calling them the kids. So she's going to go right here. And then I wonder if a double bow would fit. I wasn't going to do one, but let's see if it'll fit. And then I can show you guys how I do it. So let's see. Get all these twirls out of the ribbon. Here we go. So we're going to put our tail right here between our thumb and our pointer finger. And then we're going to wrap it around once, twice, 3 times, and 4. So you're going to have the ribbon around your pointer finger 3 times, and this finger, your middle finger, 2 times. I'm going to cut a rather long tail because this bit, once you wrap it around this way, you're going to bring it up, and instead of going over this finger, you're going to go through the middle of your fingers like you're just stuffing it down in a rabbit hole, just like that, and bring it out this way. Then we're going to go underneath this piece, and then we're going to pull it tight. This is our knot, and there's your bow. So, and then I'm just going to pull it off my fingers, and there's our sweet little bow. And you can tell it's a little double bow. And sometimes I've done triple. I really love doing the bows, and it's really just quick and easy with my fingers. And I don't have my hot glue gun out because I wasn't going to do this, but this is definitely a hot glue gun item. So, and I will put that right here. So you can still see a little bit of the roses in the background, and you can see Meadow, and you can see, or excuse me, the little girl, and you can see a few of the little hearts. And then we have our sentiments as well, but I think I'm going to leave it just like this for now. And I might put a sentiment on later. So I hope you enjoyed the card. I'm going to take, well, here we go. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but I think that's really kind of fun. And you can even do this as a friendship card or whatever kind of card you would be, because we all know friends need chocolate when we're having a bad day. So I will see you guys later. I hope you are all enjoying this, and we will see you for the March kit. Remember, there's a link down below. For the whole team, we had 10 other people working on this so we could get lots of inspiration for you. So this video is going to be exclusive just for you, and we hope that you enjoyed it, and you'll be able to see Meadows next. Bye everybody. Thanks for joining us.